Guys, welcome to Java Real Time. Today I am going to explain you how to create the login form using HTML and CSS. To create this login form, just we need to create the two labels, one for username, one for password. These are the labels. These are the text boxes. We need to create two text boxes and one button. To create this login form, just to go to edit plus plus and create the new HTML page. Here, remove the unwanted code. Remove the unwanted code. In between body tag, we need to create the labels and text boxes. To create this label, just use the label tag. Label. For applying the CSS, we need to take one class. Class equal to text. Class name. I take class name text, and to display the text in the bold format, take the B tag. So close the P tag and close the label tag. Now we are going to create the text box. Input type equal to text. Input type equal text means we are going to create the text box, and name equal to, just take the uname, and I am taking placeholder to display the text in the text box. Placeholder equal to enter username, right? Just we need to create one more text box per password also. Just simply copy and paste. Just here input type, change the password, and here also password. Here change the placeholder also password. Now now it is created two labels and two text boxes. I am going to create the button type equal to submit, and value equal to I am taking login, and close the button tag. Button also created. Just to save the file login.html in appropriate folder. Now check now check in the Chrome. Here there are two labels are created, username and password, and two text boxes also created, for username, for password, and one button is created. Now we are going to apply the CSS for the CSS. We are going to apply CSS for this the fields. To apply the CSS, just we need to take if you want apply the background, just use background equal to, just copy the image where the background image is located. Here just to go to images folder and copy the path where the image is located and paste it, and give the image name vector jpg and check now background is applied or not. Now background is applied, right? Now I'm going to take all this thing in the one form. Take the class equal to model content and close the form tag, and the form tag take one div tag for applying the css div class equal to container, right? And close the div tag, right? Now we are going to apply the css. For applying the css, we need to take the styles tag and close that styles tag. In style tag, just apply the css for username and password. First I'm going to apply for username and password. Input type equal to text, and for password also input type equal to password, and close it. Just open bracket and close bracket. In this, just apply the width equal to 100% and padding, apply the padding is 12 pixel, 20 pixel, and margin is 28 pixel, and it should be display inline black. Border is 1 pixel. It should be solid, and color is applied color, and box sizing is border box. Now we are applied the CSS for username and password, and I am going to apply CSS for button also. For button, I'm going to apply background color for button. Color white, padding equal to 14 pixel, 20 pixel, margin is 8 pixel, border is apply none, cursor is pointer and width is 100%. Right, here apply CSS for button also. Now check how the output is. Right, this is the username, this is password. Suppose if you want to apply the uh, CSS for labels, we are going to apply CSS for label also. Here just give the label for CSS, just apply the labels also. Text color equal to, apply the blue color for the labels. Just save and see the output. Here this black color is displayed. Now we are going to apply the CSS for labels. It should be displayed in the blue color. Now blue color is displayed, right? So I am going to apply CSS for model box also. Just I am applying the padding for container. Don't mixture means here the now the padding is applied. So I am going to apply the CSS for this all this form. So just copy the form class and here apply the CSS model content. It should be model background color equal to background color equal to background color. We applied margin should be 5 pixel 5%, should be auto 15% auto, and border should be 1 pixel. It should be solid and apply the color, and which should be model box should be 25%. It should be displayed, and background color equal to RGB. In that apply 0 comma 0 comma 0 comma 0.5. It should be black, should be displayed in the class format. And now check the output how the model box is displayed. So this is the model box. Here we are taking one label username and another label is password, one text box for username and one more text box for password. This is the button. Now I want to take the one heading. Here is a login here. Further, just I am creating the one header tag in this form. Just go to here and apply the header tag. Header tag should be displayed in the center, so I take center and apply the header tag, and here write the login here and close the header tag and close the center tag. Now check and also I'm going to apply CSS for header tag also. Here I am applying the blue color for that also. Just check now. Here login here is coming, so we need to apply CSS for h2 also. I'm going to apply the CSS for header tag also. No, now we'll take separate for header tag. Here I am taking header also h2. I'm applying the color for h2 or blue color, so copy the blue color, paste here, and just check it. Now login text is sorry, here we are doing mistake. Now check header also is displaying or not, right? Login here is displaying, and apply CSS for h2. Apply red. Here check now. Now CSS is applied. So this is the label tag, this is the label, and this is text box, and this is password. Now I am giving username is Srinivasa Rao and password is Srinivasa Rao, and just I am submitting. This is all about login form using HTML and JavaScript and CSS.